Hi, friends. I am coming to you from the back of the seat of my car. What a greater place to film than the back seat of your car. Anyway, today we're going to talk about Dragon Boy and, of course, what happened last time at the zoo. How he was able to go to Goldilocks and shine his light, be a friend, and how she wasn't able to make the zoo trip, but they brought the zoo trip to her. Wasn't that awesome? So today, guess who Dragon Boy is going to meet today in today's episode? One of our favorite characters that we all know and love. Everybody knows who the Dark Knight is. Batman. So, it's late one night. Dragon Boy's out walking with his dad. They're just walking through the woods. The same woods where Baby Bear lives and Goldilocks lives, Red Riding Hood lives, and all our famous friends from Fairyland all live. All our famous characters. Even Princess Tiptoe's castle is over in the middle. It's actually in the middle of Fairyland. And surrounding it are other castles as well as other people's homes where all Baby Bear and all his favorite friends live. So they're walking through there and suddenly they run across this guy. This guy walks up to Dragon Boy. He says, "Excuse me, are you Dragon Boy?" Dragon Boy says, "Yeah, I am. And who are you?" And he says, "I'm Bruce Wayne. But don't tell anyone. I'm really Batman." So Dragon Boy's dad looks at him and says, "What's going on, son? Is there something you want to tell me?" Dragon Boy says, "No, I don't know anything." He says, "Remember we met before? Remember when some villains from the superhero world had kidnapped Dragon Boy's friends and he stepped in and he saved the day like he always does? Well, this time, Bruce Wayne made an appearance to Fairyland. He says, we have a problem." He says, "What's wrong?" "Superhero world has some issues and we need your help, Dragon Boy." He says, "It's okay with your dad. I need you to come with me." He says, "Why? Why am I going with you?" He just can't figure it out. So the dad says, "Well, I'm going with you too. You're not going to take my son and fly off to a different area." And because superhero world is here and Fairyland is here. And there's a portal that connects them. It's a secret portal. It's underground and it connects the two worlds. But other than that, superhero world, Batman and Robin and Wonder Woman and the Joker and the Riddler and all our favorite villains all live here in this world. And superhero world is over here where Dragon Boy lives, Princess Tiptoe, Queen Regina, Snow White, Goldilocks, all our favorite friends all live here along with the dinosaurs and King Magnus. Darth Vader lives here. Although Darth Vader does come and go from different worlds, but he mostly lives here now. So, there's an issue. And now Dragon Boy has to step in and save the day once again. Can he do it? Can Dragon Boy step the day? Can he rise to the occasion? We already know what his powers are. His powers are he can touch something and he can see what happened. He can touch like someone's jacket and see what happened to that jacket before. He also has changeable powers where he can change his entire being. So he can be sitting next to me and change into me. Or he can change into you. Or he can change into a monster truck. Or he can change into Darth Vader. He can be whoever he wants to be because he has very special powers. And he's just discovering these powers. He's a young kid just like you. And he goes to school just like you. He has a mom and a dad just like you. He takes lunch to school just like you. And he also goes to bed and hears bedtime stories just like you. He gets to eat his veggies and his fruits and drink his milk and eat healthy so he can be stronger. And every day he's getting stronger and stronger. But in the meantime, there are things that need his attention. And this is one thing that needs his attention. So Batman is like, "Come on, Dragon Boy. I need you." So Dragon Boy's dad says, I'm going with you. Dragon Boy's dad also has powers. So they all go with Bruce Wayne into this big, powerful jet. It's this huge jet that only billionaires use. It's so powerful that within seconds, you're in one spot, and the next second, bam, you're there. It's almost like the jet just disappeared. So blink your eyes really quick. Do a quick blink. Blink and unblink. As soon as you unblink, the jet's gone. Blink your eyes. The jet's there. Blink it again. It's gone. The jet is already in superhero land within a blink of an eye. As soon as it lands there in superhero land, Batman grabs Dragon Boy and his dad and says, "Come on, please follow me. Let's take you to my secret Batman cave." The Batman cave! Everybody loves the Batman cave, right? It's underground also. So they walk through this underground, I believe it's a staircase. It takes them down deeper into the ground, deep underneath the Bruce Wayne mansion. When they get to the cave, Dragon Boy's looking around like, wow, this place is big. It's this huge cave. There's no bats around. Just all these computer screens all over. And it's just pictures of people and different things on the screens of bad villains, good villains, where they're located, good people, bad people. And then on the phone is Commissioner Gordon. And Commissioner Gordon happens to be the captain of the police department. So every police department has someone that's in charge, that's a leader. And so Commissioner Gordon is friends with Bruce Wayne, and he's also friends with Batman. He's friends with both of them. So anyway, he uses Batman a lot. He calls on him a lot. They have a special way of communicating. There's a special phone called the Bat phone. So when the Bat phone rings, Bruce Wayne pushes the video button so they can do a video chat. And he says, Commissioner Gordon says, oh, who do you have with you? And he's like, I grabbed Dragon Boy. Dragon Boy's going to be able to help me with this. And he says, oh, great. We're so happy to have Dragon Boy. He says, he introduces himself. He says, hi, Dragon Boy. And he says hi to Dragon Boy's dad. And they exchange pleasantries. And then there's like, okay, this is a big mission. We need your help. He says, what is it? Well, you remember the Joker, right? Remember how the Joker ended up at Baby Bear's house with Baby Bear's grandfather in a couple episodes back? Well, the Joker's back again. This time, instead of kidnapping Baby Bear, guess who he kidnapped this time? Snow White. King Magnus's daughter. But this is the thing. King Magnus is out of town. He has no idea his daughter's missing. So Queen Regina called Batman and told him, hey, Joker has kidnapped Snow White. Because Queen Regina was watching Snow White while King Magnus was out of town. Remember, Queen Regina used to be Snow White's stepmom. She's not her stepmom anymore, but she used to be. So Queen Regina has now become friends with King Magnus and Snow White. So when King Magnus went out of town, he says, hey, can you babysit Snow White for me? Sure, I'll babysit Snow White for you. She's babysitting Snow White, and guess what happens? The Joker sneaks into Snow White's bedroom and grabs Snow White and takes her back to superhero world. Soon as Queen Regina realizes that Snow White's missing, she calls Batman and says, hey, the Joker took Snow White, and I need Snow White back here before King Magnus shows up. Because if King Magnus shows up and Snow White's not there, uh-oh. Remember, King Magnus has the largest army in the entire universe. He has 1 million men in his army, which makes him a very powerful foe. So powerful foe means he's a powerful enemy. You don't want to cross paths with King Magnus. But Joker doesn't care. Joker's like, I got Snow White. I got Snow White. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. I got Snow White. So, of course, Bruce Wayne calls him. Bruce Wayne has on his Batman outfit at this time. And Dragon Boy's standing there. He's like, we've got to call Joker and find out where he is. So he calls Joker. Joker picks up. Hey, Batman. How are you doing? And of course, sitting next to Joker is, guess who? The Penguin. Penguin is sitting there. He's eating pretzels. He's dipping it in cheese and eating it. And cheese is getting and it's dripping all down his chin. He's like, this is going to be so much fun. And Snow White's sitting there like, what did I do? Can you please let me go? I'm just a little girl. And of course, Penguin's like, hey, little girl, be quiet. We're on the phone. Grown-ups are talking. So Snow White sits there. She's like, no fair. Hold up. Is that Dragon Boy? And she runs behind Joker. And she's like, Dragon Boy, I'm here. I'm okay. I'm okay. Except these two guys are crazy. And Joker's like, yeah, I'm crazy. Crazy, crazy. And so Dragon Boy says, what do you want? Why did you take Snow White? Joker says, you know what I want. I want King Magnus's army. I need his army. I need his army. He's got 1 million men, and I want his army. I want his army. So, of course, everyone looks at Joker, and they're like, Joker, calm down. We can talk this out. Why do you need King Magnus's army? Penguin says, when he's dipping his pretzels inside the cheese and eating it, and cheese is just dripping all down his chin. He's like, well, of course we want the army because we want to be the most powerful villains in the whole universe. So we need King Magnus's army to do that. So Batman is like, okay, let me get this straight. So you kidnap the most powerful man in the entire universe. You kidnap his only child and make demands that you want his entire army to come to you. And you think this is going to work? Not when I have Police Commissioner Gordon looking for her. I've got Dragon Boy. And at that instant, Dragon Boy is already turned into his dragon form self. And his dad is turned into a dragon. Batman turns around. He looks at them. He's like, he's like amazed. He didn't realize how powerful they were. They're these huge dragons. His dad is a huge red dragon. And Dragon Boy is this huge, beautiful white dragon with beautiful white wings. And they just take off. They're gone. They know exactly where Snow White is. And they know exactly where Joker and the Penguin are hiding her. And so Batman's like, wait a minute. And he hangs up the phone from Joker. And Joker's like, hold up, we got cut off. Penguin's sitting there like, yeah, they're going to go get our army. They're going to go get... And Joker's like, wait a minute, what do you mean our army? It's not our army, it's my army. I'm the captain, and you can be my sergeant. And so Penguin, of course, doesn't like that. He's like, well, I don't think I like that too much. I want it. Let's be co-captains. Come on, we're friends. Why can't we share everything? So Snow White looks at them. She's like, you guys are ridiculous. You're villains and you're fighting over an army that you don't even have. In the meantime, the door, someone bangs on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Guess who it is? It is Dragon Boy's dad banging on the door. And Dragon Boy, he busts through the window. The windows, of course, are not bulletproof or dragon proof or any kind of proof. So anyone can just jump right through them. So, of course, Dragon Boy flies through the window, glass flying everywhere. Joker's like, the glass got in my eye. Ow, ow, in my eyeball. And then Penguin, he grabs his umbrella. His umbrella turns into a water gun. And he starts spraying water on Dragon Boy. But it's not really water, is it? Anybody that knows the Penguin knows he's a trickster. It is not water. Guess what he's spraying on him? Bubbles. Blue bubbles. Bubbles? So the bubbles they're blowing up and they're getting bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, it turns into smoke. So Dragon Boy can't really see. But Dragon Boy has this heated X-ray vision. So he can see through all the puff and all the smoke and all the bubbles and all the drama. And he sees Penguin grabbing Snow White and taking her out the back door. His dad, of course, comes through the back door. Stands there and is like, Penguin, let her go now. Penguin's like, but it's not fair. Snow White's like, put me down, Penguin. And she starts hitting him. And he's still got cheese dripping down his chin and just a lot going on. Cheese is dripping down his chin. He's got pretzels coming out of his mouth. And then Joker's running. You can't catch me, nay, nay, boo, boo. And he starts running. He runs in front of a table and he's going, nah, nah. Dragon Boy turns into his boy self, right? He's no longer a dragon. He looks at Joker and he says, Joker, I'm not going to chase you. You are going to stop running. Penguin looks at him and Penguin looks at Dragon Boy. And Dragon Boy looks at the Penguin and says, you too, you're going to stop running right now. And before you know it, the cops have already surrounded the entire warehouse. And guess what happened? The cops are standing outside and they're ready. And they yell out, Joker, Penguin, come out with your hands up. You heard what Dragon Boy said. We're not going to chase you. Come out with your hands up. Joker says, it's not fair. It's not fair. And Penguin says, God, this was an awful plan. Why didn't we use my plan? So then Joker says, no, it's your fault. Penguin says, no, it's your fault. He says, no, your fault. No, your fault. No, your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Dragon Boy says, hey, enough, you two. Please put your hands up and walk out the door or else the police are going to come in here. We don't want them to come in here now, do we? Let's go in there outside peacefully. Let's have a peaceful time. You can give them your hands, give them whatever. They handcuff you. They put you in the cop car. You guys are going to go back to the loony villain bin where you guys belong. Loony villain bin is a place where all the villains go because they're a little loony. So, of course, the police come in because Joker refuses to go out. And Penguin is still eating his pretzels with cheese and the cheese is dripping. And Snow White's still standing there like, this is so gross. So Dragon Boy runs over to Snow White and he gives her a hug. He says, oh, Princess Snow White, I'm so glad you're okay. We got to get you home before your dad gets home. He says, yeah, if my dad finds all this out, he's going to be very upset. Let's hurry up and get home. So they handcuff Joker, they handcuff the Penguin, and they take them over to the crazy loony bin house where all the villains go. Batman appears in front of Dragon Boy and his father. He says, thank you so much. How did you guys know where they were? He said, we could smell them. Smell them? He says, yeah, we have a strong sense of smell, stronger than a dog. If we see someone or see something, we can almost like detect where they are. And we were able to detect it so quickly We didn't have time to respond to you. We had to just take that opportunity to run before the Joker got away. And so Batman shakes hands with Dragon Boy. Thank you. And Dragon Boy's dad and says, thank you so much. We should work more often. And Dragon Boy says, of course. I'm just a phone call away. And so Batman says, all right, me and Bruce Wayne will keep you in our phone. So anyway, Dragon Boy and his dad and Snow White. Snow White climbs on Dragon Boy's back when he turns back into his beautiful white dragon. She climbs on his back and they go and they fly. They find the hidden portal, which transports them from the superhero world, I said, back to Fairyland. On the way there, Snow White's like, I'm so hungry. They kidnapped me and they never gave me anything to eat, nothing to drink. And so, Dragon Boy's dad said, oh, no, that's horrible. Let's stop it. What's your favorite restaurant to go to? You guys have a favorite restaurant? All right. Whatever your favorite restaurant is, that's where they went. They went there and they ordered food and they sat down and they had a great meal. Snow White was able to laugh and joke and have a good time with Dragon Boy and his dad. And so Queen Regina calls Dragon Boy. It's like, did you get her? And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We're still out eating a meal. We're on our way. We should be there in 5 minutes. Queen Regina's so happy. She's like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She can't wait. So she rushes to the restaurant with Darth Vader and, of course, our favorite Princess Leia. Princess Leia sees Snow White. She's like, I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me? Tell. Oh, Snow White, I'm so happy you're here. And she grabs Snow White and grabs her and hugs her so tight. Snow White's like, get off of me. Oh, you're choking me. Princess Leia doesn't mean to choke her. But she's so happy to see her. She just squeezes her so tight. She's like, let me go. Darth Vader walks in. He's like, Dragon Boy, thank you so much for what you did. Thank you. And suddenly King Magnus, of course, is on the phone. Uh-oh. So Darth Vader picks up. King Magnus, hey. King Magnus, hey, it's King Magnus. It's me. I want to talk to my daughter. Put her on the phone now. So, of course, he's like, what, you're not going to ask how she's doing? Well, that's the whole point. I want to talk to my daughter. It's King Magnus. So, of course, she picks up the phone. Hi, Daddy. Yes, I miss you too. When are you coming back? Okay, Dad. Oh, okay. All right. I love you too. Bye, Dad. She hangs up the phone from Dad. She says, my dad will be back here tomorrow. So he's planning a huge party. It's King Magnus's birthday. He's turning the big 4-0. He's going to be 40 years old and he's celebrating his big birthday. He's inviting everybody in the kingdom. He's even invited Batman, aka / Bruce Wayne, and Superman's coming, and I think he invited Wonder Woman. So Snow White's like, well, I have to get home and I have to go tell the castle people to prepare. This is going to be a big party. It's coming up this weekend. So that will be on our next episode. We'll talk about what's going to happen when King Magnus gets back, a huge birthday party. And also, what's going on with the dinosaurs? They decided not to destroy Fairyland. They're living on a different plane. And the ding, 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 ding. They'll also be there on the next episode of Dragon Boy. So we'll get to see what happened with the dinosaurs and the ding, 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 ding. And our ding, ding friends. All right. I love you guys. And I will see you next week on next week's episode of Dragon Boy and King Magnus's birthday party. Have a great one and a great weekend.